And here we are, folks. Welcome back here to the iSports Forum, Week 7. Should be an exciting entailment here. Green Hornets, Yellow Jackets. Always a good, exciting matchup to see. Andy Townsend here alongside me will be Clive Tilsey. Clive, it's great to finally be doing over 50 hockey games together again.
But yeah, no doubt about it. I thought for sure that I was going to be gone for the rest of the season, but it looks like here we have a chance to do one final hockey game before we head back to, before we head off to Brazil to do the World Cup games.
Oh yeah, you're right about that. I completely forgot about that one. I completely forgot. That's going to be this Thursday, so Clive and I won't be here for I think at least 2 Sundays or however long. Should be till possibly 4th of July area.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. Very exciting times there. But first, as most people and our viewers are watching right now really don't care too much about World Cup, so we'll keep it very simple here.
And with that, Green Hornets coming off of a shootout win over the Red Army, 5-1, have a chance to improve their record to 6-1 here today if they continue to do what they do best and play finesse.
Oh yeah, the Green Hornets, you have to look at finesse here, and they have practically all the finesse players on one team. You got John Pontello, Jim Becker, Jim Thomas, Sean Ryan, and Matt Sharina, of course. And so you put them together, and it's like a dream team of their own. You know, very superior in that matchup.
And as for the Yellow Jackets, everything is going to need to come full circle here. You know, they got the team to do it. They just need to capitalize and get the right players on target. And of course, in keeper there today is not Larry Wood, but a player that we were talking to earlier that they call him Moose. And the Moose is what they're saying his name is.
Well, yeah, the Moose is definitely going to need to get his head in gear. You know, he's all in Navy right now. You know, looks like a big guy there, but can't wait to see what his keeping skills like, and if that's going to help benefit for the Yellow Jackets or if it's going to be a hindrance.
And so with that, we will have face-off to you shortly. Both teams just getting their final warm-ups in. But when we return, we will have face-off to you. So go away, and we'll be right back after a word from our sponsor.
Hey fans, don't forget that today's games are brought to you by Grandma's Cookies. Grandma's Cookies is one of the best brands out there for cookie packages. There's some available in the vending machines at the iSports Forum. Grandma's Cookies comes in the various flavors of chocolate brownie, chocolate chip, peanut butter, and oatmeal raisin. So don't forget to get your Grandma's Cookies today. Oh, and have we not mentioned yet? Grandma's Cookies coming out with chocolate donuts. So be sure to make sure that you get your Grandma's chocolate donuts, inquire a little bit more, and they will be out in about a few months or so. But Grandma's Brands is our sponsor for today's game.
Welcome back here, folks. Just about ready to begin face-off. It will be Mike Brewster against Becker. This puck going all the way back towards Moose, and he'll find Tish. Off the balls, this is Garrett. Now back to Becker, and it's now intercepted by Bill Tish. Now to Brewster. Heavily covered by Sabler. Brewster trying to finish, and Rosengard knocks it away. This is RT3. To Sabler. Finds Madden. Intercepted. Here comes Tish for the Yellow Jackets. This one gets knocked away, and here comes Becker on the puck. He's got RT3 to work with. Washburn back. Becker's trying to set up to Madden, and instead Washburn knocks it away. Now it's over to Sabler. RT3 with the shot and kicked away by the Moose. Skating for it now is Brewster. Rapal back. Gets this one now towards Becker. Now to Sharina, to Washburn. Now this one off to Tish. Stopped and taken away by Jim Thomas. Thomas on the move, makes a move around, but instead Curtin makes the steel curtain falls on top of Jim Thomas there.
Yeah, it's a great way to put it. You know, Frank Curtin, when he gets in the game, he always has an opportunity to make something happen, and right there he just showed us how.
This is to Madalena. Knocked away by McDermott. This one now to Zakarian. This one now back over towards Curtin. Curtin on the move. Nice tackle there by Thomas, but Curtin will have none of it. He takes a shot, Rosengård knocks it away. Looking to get around with the finish setup, bouncing around. This one now to Chaquan. Looks the setup and instead it's intercepted by Sharina. Madalena. Now back to Buckholz. This is Steve D'Angelo. Curtin. Trying to make a move around Thomas. He does. Takes the shot. And it gets around. And it is in! Quick goal there by Frank Curtin. And this is exactly what the Yellow Jackets needed there.
Yeah, a 1-0 lead. This is how it starts right here. They need to set up something here. Got to make a quick setup. And Frank Curtin got the job done there. Nobody knew where the puck was heading.
So 1-0 for the Yellow Jackets. And this is a little bit of an unusual start for them. This one now to Sean Ryan. Now back to Falbo. Sabler in his own end. Now gets this one to Washburn. Sabler now to Lossman. Intercepted by Brewster. Gets this one back in the Green Hornet end. Now it's over towards Rapport.
See if any was in there.
Tish.
Let me know if any was still clear.
Finding with it is Sean Ryan.
I thought I heard both the guys in there.
Becca. This one out to Sabler. This one popped high. Washburn. To Rapport. Now to Rapport again. Held up by Falbo. This one now checking in is John Spotticino. Fires the shot, bounces around Moose. Real dangerous shot there.
Yeah, bounced off of the Moose and it landed right on the post. That could have bounced either direction. And if it was in the wrong direction, that could have been a nightmare for the Yellow Jackets.
Thomas, now to Spotticino. Washburn. This one now to Thomas. Looks to set up back to Spotticino. And Curtin knocks it this one away, and he's on the move. We're going to make a move around John Spotticino. Thomas on him. And now comes Zakarian. Sets up for Martin. Buckholz. This one on the Yellow Jacket end. This is Tom Buckholz. Shaquan. Off of Curtin's stick. This one now Spotticino. Now taken away by Omar Chaquan. He's got to move on. Makes the move around Rosengård. He gets denied.
Yeah, Spotticino was able to hold up Chaquan well. There was no doubt in my mind that he was going to make the stop there.
And now Curtin's shooting right on top of Jim Thomas, and he's on the move. And he's got Richard Madden to work with. This one now back in the Green Hornet zone. It's Spotticino now feeds it from Rosengård back to John. Off the boards now looking for Richard Madden. This one back to Chaquan. Curtin back to Chaquan. Looks to set up, now back around to Curtin. Bouncing around and it's sucked in by Rosengård and he makes the save.
Yeah, Mark Rosengard definitely is one of those kind of keepers where once he gets on his game, you know, we've said this all week and we've said this for all the weeks so far whenever we've been doing the broadcast, but Rosengard is definitely one of those keepers where once he's on game, hardly anything will go by him.
It's just unfortunately for the Green Hornets, he already let one in, but of course the Yellow Jackets have to really play some defense here, and if they're going to be looking to beat the Green Hornets, they're going to have to adapt a little bit of strategy from the Red Army, and that's puck control. Damus gets this one out towards Washburn. He gets knocked off the butt by Becker, but the Yellow Jackets still on the move. This is Dave Garrett. Garrett trying to make the move around, and it gets knocked away. Now this one's went up at Sharina. Becker. Only the keeper to beat. Takes the shot and Damus denies Becker. Oh, how unfortunate for the Green Hornets. And now Sharina again on a rebound chance, and it's stopped by Damus. I couldn't have said it any better myself, Mr. Larry Rapport. 2 opportunities for the Green Hornets and they can't capitalize. How unfortunate.
Oh, the Green Hornets are definitely going to kill themselves for those opportunities there, and especially a big time bounce around. But right now what we're seeing, Damus definitely gets outside his crease a lot. So if the Green Hornets are looking to capitalize, they're going to need to figure that one out and realize that when Damus gets out of his box, you know, you have to make sure there's a Green Hornet there on standby to tap it in. He leaves a lot of exposed net on there, and that could definitely be a big factor and a hindrance for the Yellow Jackets.
Becker, this is now to Sharina. Trying to control the puck, and he gets knocked off by Bill Tisch. This one out to Rapport, sets up, knocked away. Now this is off to Curtin, off of Sharina skating. Here comes Frank Curtin. Les Sabler back. Makes the move around, and it's knocked away by Rosengard. This is Chaquan. Back to Curtin, misfires, and now it's off from Becker, now back towards Bill Tisch. Intercepted by Losman. And it is offsides. And it looks like both teams changing their lineups here. 4:31 to go. It's 1-0 for the Yellow Jackets. As Mike Brewster goes on a face-off against Thomas. Here comes Buckholt. Off the balls. Stopped by Ryan. And now it's to Jim Thomas the other way. Big time opportunity. Skating around, it's knocked away. Dispossessed by Buckholt. Potticino finds Losman. Lost control, now it's McDermott. Garrett. Takes a shot and it's saved by the keeper. Brewster and Thomas on the face-off. This one back to Spotticino. Stopped by Garrick. And a real chance for foul ball, now taken away by Spotticino, and the Green Hornets on the move. Spotticino with the shot, and the move stops it. It's knocked away by the keeper. Now Spotticino, rebound chance. Looking for Zakarian, misfires, and here comes Chaquan, breakaway opportunity. Trying to knock off Chaquan off the block, makes a move around and gets knocked away by Rosengard. Oh, big time chance for the Yellow Jackets to make it 2-0.
Roman Chaquan had a big time opportunity. There was no reason why he shouldn't have put that one in the net. He just got stone cold by Rosengard. He got beat out.
This is Rapport. Tipped by Tisch. And now taken away is Chaquan. Bouncing around, this is now to Washburn. Now to Curtin. Curtin fires the shot, knocked away by Rosengard, and it looks like it's going to be a slashing call. First penalty of the game, and it looks like Jim Becker's going to get booked. No, it's going to be Richard Madden getting the booked yellow card on the Green Hornets. Yeah, it looks like Richard Madden's finally getting a little taste of his own medicine, or getting rightfully on, because I've known that Richard Madden's had a little bit of a history right now. The past 2 weeks have started a little bit of trouble. Referees have tried to let it go in hopes that he'd stop, but now all referees are on eyes on Richard Madden and the way he does things. So with that, it's a power play now for the Yellow Jackets. A big time opportunity to capitalize, and they're trying to play their best game here. To D'Angelo, and instead it's intercepted by Rapal. He'll knock this one away. The Moose stops it now, feeds it off to Tish. This one now to Curtin. Back to D'Angelo. RT3 trying to knock him off away and couldn't get there. Chakron. This is to Chakron. Now to Tish. D'Angelo lost control of it, now it's over to Washburn. Lost it, now it's RT3. Tish. Flips this one high. Back in the Green Hornet end. This is Rapal. Back in the Yellow Jacket zone. It's now Buckholtz. Now stopped and taken away by Sharina. 35 seconds left on the power play. This is McDermott. And he's on the move into the zone. Sets up the foul ball. Big chance here. Takes the shot, knocked away. Now it's Garrick. Knocked away. Here comes Spoticino. Green Hornets the other way, and that's Madalena. This one coming back all the way to the Moose. .43 seconds as it's now full strength again. And coming in the way is Mike Brewster, and he knocks Richard Madden to the ground. Yeah, probably not the smartest interest there by Richard Madden. You know, he was coming right in Mike Brewster's way, and then they get just shoved down. Spoticino with the shot. Now rebound chance by the Moose. Trying to hold on in. This gets knocked away. Green Hornets third opportunity, and they can't get the job done. Now 17 seconds remain. It's foul ball. He was going offside, so now it's a carrying. Madalena looking for one chance, last chance for a set-up, and this one gets knocked away. And that's going to do it for the first period. Yellow Jackets 1-0 over the Green Hornets, and I don't think we were expecting this to happen at all. And not indeed at all, Andy. Green Hornets just not in their groove today, and this is a big shocker, especially after what they've pulled off last week. They're going to just have to regroup and get themselves in gear here. They need to come up with some way to stop this new and revitalized Yellow Jacket team. But clearly here, the keeper for them, the Moose, has been playing excellent so far, but there's just a big obvious weakness that is out there, and the Green Hornets have just not been able to wake up from their slumber to realize it. Meanwhile, for the Yellow Jackets, this is a 1-0 lead. That's a rarity for them, so now they have to, well, A, look for more ways to score, but also at the same time, B, on a slighter note, they need to protect the lead, because these Green Hornets, every single player has the capability of scoring on their own. And yes, they do, Andy. You know, again, you can name off the players from the Green Hornets. Each player has some individual capability. Now put that together, and you don't know what will come up for or the Green Hornets in terms of just the endless possibilities that they can make here. So don't go away. We'll have second period to you shortly. We'll be right back. Welcome back here, folks. Start of the second period. 24 minutes of hockey remain. Rosengard making sure he's all ready to go. And there's face off, this one going directly to Washburn, looking for Chaquan. Sean Ryan trying to get on top of Chaquan, but it was going to be a hard possibility. This one now over towards Lossman. This is now to Washburn. Finds Chaquan. Sets up to Curtin, back to Omar Chaquan. And now comes Jim Thomas. Lost control of it. Looked like Tish had a piece on the pot there. Great defensive effort there by Bill Tish, you know, trying to stop Jim Thomas. You do anything you can. Tish. This is now to Chaquan. And it looks like the Green Hornets are starting to respond some way now from that first intermission, you know, and it looks like they're keying in on Omar Chaquan and Frank Curtin. This is Thomas. Chaquan gives it right to Rapal. This is Ryan. Takes a shot on Curtin and he takes this one away. Sabler trying to take the shot. Here comes Chaquan and Frank Curtin. 2-on-1. Dangerous opportunity here. Sets up to Curtin. Misses the pass. Now back over towards Chaquan. To Curtin. Bounces around. Les Sabler now returns the favor. This is back now towards RT3. Gets this one cleared out. This one now to Tish. Yellow Jackets looking to regroup. And now to Mike Brewster taking the shot quickly and he gets denied. But great aggressiveness there, you know. Great hustle there by McDermott to try to get this one out. To Tola. Trying to set up to Becker, instead intercepted by Washburn. Now back towards Madden. Foul ball. Becker. To an open Richard Madden. Sets up to RT3. It's in! RT3, second week in a row where he comes in big for the Green Hornets and they equalize here. And that is exactly one thing why I love to have RT3 on my team, because he knows he can not only can he set up and get in the right position these days, but he's also naturally improving as a goal scorer. But again, for one-on-one chance, Ray Toller, you know, even with his simple shots that he makes, he still finds a way to put it in the net, and that is why RT3 is such a joy to watch. 9:47 here in the second. We are all tied up here, but for the Yellow Jackets, it was coming eventually where the Green Hornets were going to put a goal on the board. Now for them, they need to break things down and take advantage of their chances. You're not going to take a lot of chances here, especially when Rosengard's in there. He has just been having a remarkable season so far with these Green Hornets, and expect him to continue to do the same. Becca and Brewster. This one now back to Buckles, fires the shot. Offers a carrying. This one to Sharina. From Garrett. This one now looking for Spotticino instead. This one's going all the way back to the Moose. Here comes Becker, strips it loose from McDermott. Now this is Garrett, now back to Spotticino, fires the shot, and the Moose makes the save. Well, clearly we're seeing right now that the momentum is shifting back towards the Green Hornets and fast. But the Yellow Jackets still have an opportunity if they can set up the right way and get the job done. And it looks like Chaquan and Curtin are coming back on the ice, so expect some damage to be done here for the Yellow Jackets if the Green Hornets aren't careful. This one now to Buckholtz. Pass Sabler. This one now to Curtin. Gets it around. Here comes Chaquan skating for it. This one now back to Rapal. Now taken away by Curtin. Frank Curtin's there with the puck. Takes the shot. Knee opportunity there, and it misses just to the right of the keeper. Buckholtz with the shot, and instead it's taken away by Thomas. And the Green Hornets on the move the other way. To Sharina. To Thomas, it's in! And just one what I was saying live about that. Green Hornets with the finesse. And it looks like they're starting to find the weak points on the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, Over Chacon and Frank Curtin, they should have had the chance to capitalize when they did at that point. Because now when Jim Thomas and the Green Hornets are in the groove, they get things done. But Jim Thomas, excellent work there. You can never, don't ever count on this guy to let you down. He is always there to bring the team up.
And with that, now it's the Yellow Jackets for the first time this game. They're the ones down. Green Hornets looking to move the puck quickly. Pontello with the shot, knocked away by the Moose. This one now to Curtin. Makes the move around Zakarian, looking to finish. And he's knocked away. Pontello was there.
Kind of unfortunate there for the Yellow Jackets. Again, another big time opportunity they should have been capitalizing on, but it's going to really hurt them now if the Green Hornets start to take a lead.
This is Tish. Taking it away, Pontello. Washburn. Off to Curtin. Now to Zakarian. Knocking it around is Tish. Now from Zakarian back to Losmin. Into the net area. Here comes Tish. Sets up to Chacon. Lost control, and now it's Becker. Here comes Losmin with the shot. Knocked away, now it's Chacon. Now back to us, Rapal. Rapal one-on-one against Washburn. Takes a shot, completely missed the net. McDermott. Dangerous where he was playing with that puck. Now it's Becker with the shot, knocked away. Green Hornets again on the rebound. And this is not a good recipe for the Yellow Jackets, for the Green Hornets to continually shoot and get their own rebounds. Puck is around this one now to Becker. The Moose knocks it away, and now it's over towards McDermott. Off the boards, stop a report, now over towards McDermott. Looking to get this one out to Garrick. It's one-on-one. Takes a shot, and he's knocked away from Rosengard. Madden. And now over to Becker. It's one-on-one. And he gets stripped loose, but here comes RT3, picks up the slack, and it's offsides. Becker didn't quite get back on sides yet. RT3 was waiting to go for goal number 2, and he was just stopped because Becker was on the wrong side of the blue line. 5:39 remain, second period, 2-1, not Yellow Jackets, 2-1 Green Hornets. And of course, if you're just joining us here, folks, first period, Yellow Jackets looked like they were about to make some kind of upset happen, but the Green Hornets respond with 2 quick goals, and Yellow Jackets now looking to try to equalize. Puck now taken by Jim Thomas. 2 defenders back for the Yellow Jackets. Jim Thomas spins around, he gets knocked down, and it looks like some penalties coming up. Thomas taking the shot, knocked away. Pontello, and now it's Garrick, referee stop play, and it looks like he's going to be booking McDermott. Not exactly sure why though. Well, McDermott probably had a case where he tried to stop the play and it didn't come out the way. It's a tripping call. That's what the referee's claiming on this one. I personally think it was not bad of a call. I mean, it could have gone either way, but the referees decided to call this one. And with that, it's a penalty for the Yellow Jackets. Green Hornets now on the power play. Could be deadly. Pontello lost control of the puck, and now Chacon's trying to finish. Now it's over to Curtin. Makes the move, only the keeper to beat. It's in! 4:44 remaining. And the Yellow Jackets on a man down. Tie the game up.
Not really a good feeling for the Green Hornets right now. Real unfortunate, you know. You were looking to try to extend the lead, and then Spotted Chino, just a rare error on his part. Chiquan was there to strip the puck loose, and he finally got it to Curtin, who capitalized on his chance. Spotted Chino on the move. Looks like he's looking for some redemption here. Finds Madalena. Now to Buckholz. Deflected off of Becker. And this was sliding around once again, hits the post. And it gets through and it's in! How do you let that one happen if you're the Moose? Yeah, the Moose was definitely not paying attention on that shot, and it happened to be when John Madalena got a lucky shot off. And now the Green Hornets are back in prime position and they retake the lead.
That goalie was either sick, not feeling well, or something. He's constantly bending over, he's not even looking at the play. So any shot on net's very susceptible right now. It's unfortunate.
And of course, that was Red Army utility player Angelo Pontello joining us in the booth, observing and spectating the game. We're glad he's here with us right now, but even he, folks, agrees along with us that the Moose is definitely showing weak points and the Green Hornets are definitely capitalizing on them. This one back towards Rapal. Intercepted by Chiquan, and here comes Curtin and the Yellow Jackets looking to tie the game again. Takes a big time shot, Rosengard knocks it away, comes Chiquan on the rebound. Heading towards Curtin in the deep slot. Sets up to Tish. Takes the shot off of Becker, bad choice, and here comes Becker. It's one-on-one. Makes the move, knocked away. Jim Becker had an opportunity to extend the lead and they just could not finish. Rapal now this one over to Becker again. 2-on-1, 3-on-1. Ryan with the shot, bouncing around, knocked away. Becker picks up on his rebound. Here comes Rapal with the shot. So Rapal puts it back in the Yellow Jacket end. Taking the shot is Jim Thomas. I don't even know why he took that shot, just a little bit too much power. Well, Jim Thomas was looking for the bedazzle shot there, big time power, and it happened to not go in his favor. Rapal struggling to control the puck. Looking for Losmin, now taken by Buckholz. Takes the shot and Richard Madden looked like he threw his stick perhaps. No. Now comes Losmin and gives the puck right back to the Yellow Jackets. He'll get this one all the way back to McDermott in their own zone. Finds Buckholz. And now comes Garrett. Back to Buckholz. McDermott. And now towards Losmin. Back to McDermott. And you can tell the Green Hornets are looking for some kind of lineup change with most of their players. Jim Thomas is completely tied out there. Yeah, he's looking to try to make sure that there's another shift change he can get off on, but this is to Garrett, looking for foul ball, and taking away is Spotticino. Thomas. Looking for the icing call, and that was a very poor icing call. It didn't even touch the red line. Yeah, referees definitely need to be a little bit more aware, especially the one that was looking right at the puck on the red line. That was definitely not an icing call there. They should have waited to make sure it was on there. And even John Spotticino looking at us right now, and he also agrees. That was definitely not an icing call. It was at least 2 inches before the red line. Yeah, that is one rare mistake by refereeing that you will see only once in a lifetime. I don't think it's going to happen again. So now it's Becker versus Curtin. Totola, now back to Spotticino. This one back to Washburn. Now to the Moose. Looking to set up the curtain. And here he comes again. Left side working on room. Takes the shot. And it goes in the net. No.
Oh, shit. Oh.
I don't know about that one. That looked like it was right on the line and it could have gone in.
That was
that
over
could
the
have been.
line. Looked like it from here.
It was definite, and we could see from here, it clearly looked like it was over the line. If we could have had video or cameras down there, I definitely think that could have been a legitimate challenge for the Yellow Jackets. Oh, no doubt about it. I think the Green Hornets were very lucky on that one, that the referees decided to not allow that one to be a goal. And that is right now being a difference maker. This is Curtin. Sets up to Tish. Tish with the shot and Rosengard makes the save. So now players switching it up a little bit. Chiquan now with the face-off against Thomas. Now to Zakarian trying to flip this one through. Now it's over towards Tish. Stopped by RT3, looking to get this one over the middle, but Washburn gets a piece of it and it's offside. And of course, that could be yet another call that is questionable here. The referees, I think, are starting to lose their minds a little bit, Clive. Yeah, definitely. I don't think this is not what both teams are intending to do. Now that's both calls either way, where, you know, clearly it was one call, but then they completely messed it up, and that can definitely change the game. Here comes Chaquan. Fires the shot, hits off a Sabler stick. And that will be out of play. Green Hornets with possession. 30.9 seconds to go. And the Green Hornets hanging on to a 3-2 lead. And it's now Frank Curtin taking the face off against Thomas. This one back to Buckholz. Trying to get the shot off, knocked away by Rosengard. Here comes D'Angelo, takes the shot around Rosengard, fires on the post, and it's in! Rosengard clearly put himself out of position when he was trying to stop D'Angelo. And on the last second there, Steve D'Angelo found an inside curve, hits off the post, backhander, however you want to call it. And with 21 seconds, the Yellow Jackets get that tying goal. And again, like we're seeing here, Andy, this is a complete shock right now to all Green Hornet fans. Not what they were expecting. Clearly, they look like, on a normal case, they would be up 5-1, but the Yellow Jackets are hanging in there with them. 15 seconds remain in the second. Thomas fires the shot, knocked away. Here comes Madalena. Misfires, here comes Thomas. Shoots high. And Green Hornets playing desperate here in the last seconds of the second. This one out to McDermott, that's going to do it. 3-all, Yellow Jackets, Green Hornets, and Clive. I'm pretty sure this last 12 minutes are going to be really exciting. I can't believe this, Andy. You know, Yellow Jackets just have a complete new system going down here, and they're definitely rejuvenated, and they're ready to control some more hockey. Not to mention, you got a keeper who is, you probably have to rate him like a 1.5 star right now, and the way the Yellow Jackets are playing right now, it's unbelievable. And for the Green Hornets, you know, not to see either chances here trying to capitalize on the Moose is real unfortunate for them, and that could definitely be what kills them in the end. So with that second intermission, 3-all, and we can't wait to see what the final 12 minutes brings us. Welcome back here, folks. Start of the third and final period, and Clive, from a game that looked like it could have been in the Green Hornet favor in the earlier part of the second period, it is now a tight game again, and this defines every over 50 hockey game where it's all tied up and very tight heading into the final period. Oh yeah, no doubt about it. The Yellow Jackets right now just calm, controlled. You can see a couple of players right now just stretching things out. Randy Cristiano on the bench for the team, trying to rethink strategy.
And for the Yellow Jackets, this is a big advantage to have. Meanwhile, Green Hornets on the other side, you know, need to just play smart there. They know their hockey skills. They know how to beat these Yellow Jackets. They beat them twice before. You know, a third time is pretty easy. But this is exactly what you need to do if you're the Yellow Jackets. Is you have to key on everyone and watch them play the game properly here. And it's no exception, no excuses. I mean, you've got a quality team in the Green Hornets. Jim Thomas, RT3, Mascherino, John Spotticino, Sean Ryan. I could say all these guys' names, but that would take a little while. Meanwhile, for the Yellow Jackets, it's all about playing their game and trying to see if they can perhaps put another goal on the ball. You know, another goal on the ball, and then could be focusing on trying to protect the lead. So right now, lots of time to kill per se. You don't know what's going on now. Taking a lot of time. 5:35 is the current time we have on our clocks. And I guess we'll just go into a quick break here. Don't go away. We'll have a quick word from our sponsors and then the start of face-off.
Hey fans, don't forget that this game has been brought to you by Grandma's Cookies. Come to make sure you get your pack at the iSports Forum in one of the vending machines. Grandma's Cookies is one of the most delicious snacks you'll ever have. It's the official snack cookie for Angelo Pontello. It should be yours too whenever you get a chance. Coming in different flavors: oatmeal raisin, chocolate brownie, chocolate chip cookie, and sugar cookie. So make sure you pick up your Grandma Cookies today.
Welcome back here, folks. We're about to begin the third and final period, and it looks like we've known the reason why for a little bit of a delay. It looks like the Yellow Jackets, and this is something for the first time in over 50 hockey history we have not seen, but there's actually going to be two keepers in one game for the Yellow Jackets, and we'll see now if this new keeper has anything up his sleeve.
And no doubt about it, I think this might be interesting to see what this new keeper has up his sleeve. Hopefully for his sake and for the Yellow Jackets, you know, he might be able to finish this game out well for them.
Puck now to Sean Ryan, now over to Jim Thomas. Thomas looking to set up to Losmin, knocked away on the left side. And this puck is getting cleared out the other direction. This one now sets up. Now towards Brewster. Through Sabler, now back towards Rapport. Now sets up to Ryan. Flips it back to Thomas. Jim Thomas being held up by the Yellow Jackets, still trying to take the shot. And that was some serious finesse with the...
No doubt about it, if you're Jim Thomas and you still got a shot off after being held up by
not just one Yellow Jacket player, but two,
and you still get the shot away, that's some very interesting skills, very intriguing.
Puck now over to a Jim Thomas one-on-one on a defender. Trying to spin around, looks to set up. Trying to get a little bit fancy, but right now with the score being tied, it's really not a good idea to start to get fancy. And referee now looking for a delayed penalty, and let's see what it is. And it's a high sticking call. Yes, that's how it will stop play there. I don't think anybody's going to get booked for it. Or maybe there is, I don't know. It looks like referee is telling Jim Thomas that he's been booked for a yellow card thanks to the high stick. And that is going to be a crucial power play for the Yellow Jackets that they'll need to try to tie this game or take the lead.
Yeah, really unfortunate for Jim Thomas to get that yellow card. It's not the greatest thing in the world.
Spotticino the other way. Lost control of it, and now it's Curtin with the puck. Sets up to Chiquan. Chiquan heavily covered there by Green Hornets. And let's see what the referee is about to call. And it looks like they might be calling a penalty on both Spotticino and Chiquan. Yep, and it appears that that's going to be the thing. Holding each one another, both players in the box, and they're going to switch out players. But for Omachekwan to be in the box and John Spotacino to be in the box as well, it is huge for both teams. Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. Right now with Jim Thomas in the box and John Spotacino in the box as well. You know, Jim Thomas is in for about another minute 25, but for John Spotacino to be out for a little while, it's that could be very dangerous. And RT3 takes it away from Tish, takes the shot, knocked away. Very dangerous there. And if I was Bill Tish, you know, I would have to be thanking my stars right now that did not get capitalized into the net. Garrick trying to hold up Madden. This one now to Sabler. Looking to take the shot, this one gets knocked away. This one back to Zakarian. And Madden looks to try to clear this one up, but instead it's knocked away by Tish. Now back to Madden. Instead stopped by Washburn. 30 seconds remain in the power play. Now to Curtin. In the deep slot. Sets it back to foul ball. And this one goes past Chuck foul ball. Real unfortunate for the Yellow Jackets. I would be taking foul ball right now if I was Randy Cristiano after making that bonehead play of not stopping the puck. That is just, it was sliding right back to you and you should have been able to stop it enough for the set-up. That's just unacceptable play. Foul ball trying to clear this one out, but then it's Jim Thomas who 5 seconds ago got out of the box. 8:26 remaining. 3-all is our score. Now over to Curtin. Skates past Madalena. Getting around Rapport, now looking around Sabler. Looks to get it around and instead this one gets knocked away. McDermott. And it looks like a delayed penalty is coming up as Curtin takes a shot and it's in! Frank Curtin with the finesse play and that's 2 goals for him. Yellow Jackets with the lead. I'm not exactly sure if that's going to nullify the booking, but...
Hey, John. Shoot the puck.
And right now, Yellow Jackets... Right now, Yellow Jackets back on the lead again. 4-3, 8:06 remaining. And everyone is out of the box at this point. This is Sharina. Now towards Madalena, back to Buckholz. Back over to Sabler. This one to Buckholz again. And now intercepted by Sharina. McDermott. Buckholz. Back to McDermott. This one to Garrett. Makes a move around Sabler, takes the shot, hits Rosengard in the face mask, but it gets deflected anyways. Oh yeah, great save there by Rosengard. At this point for the Green Hornets, they need to be buckling down and making sure that no more opportunities come the Yellow Jackets' way. McDermott trying to get this one off the Chiquan, he does. 3 defenders back for the Green Hornets. Gets around Becker. Skates around, takes the shot, hits a pie where they keep the peanut butter and jelly, and Omachekwan puts it in for the Yellow Jackets. I am completely shocked at this point. Green Hornets are now with a 5-3 lead. Of course, there's still lots of time to come back, but if you're the Green Hornets at this point, this is something I'd only see if they were playing the Red Army, but right now with a team like the Yellow Jackets, I think they have their act together and this could be dangerous. This is Curtin. And expect things to get a little bit more chippy here for the Green Hornets, especially when they're down. Well, yeah, no doubt about it. These Green Hornets, the way they're set up, whenever they're down, especially by 2 goals, they're going to be doing every trick in the book to try to, whether it's slashing on sticks or just playing dirty, you know, that's
maybe not necessarily dirty, but they play just a little bit too aggressive. Jaquan hits the face mask on Spotticino, and now Spotticino wants words, and that'll stop. And meanwhile, John Spotticino is going to get right in Jaquan's face for that little move on the stick to the face. And whether or not he's going to get booked, I don't know. And it looks like he is going to get booked after all for a high stick in the face on Spotticino. Yellow card on the Yellow Jackets. So high sticking on Jaquan, that's I believe his first penalty of the game. Lots of yellow cards being given out right now. No, I think right now we're looking at 5 penalties combined for both games right now, or from both teams, and no, this is definitely not something good for either team right now. I mean, right now, because I have the 2-goal, or you have the 2-goal lead for the Yellow Jackets, this is not entirely that bad, but it will take its toll. Pontello with the shot, bounces around and it's in, and that's going to do it for the power play. Joel Pontello with the power play goal, and now the Green Hornets got the deficit to warm. Yellow Jackets are going to definitely need to keep their heads on the swivel here with 5:53 remaining. Maybe put another goal back up on the board, but that will definitely set up now the Green Hornets if they're in the latter part of the game, especially in the final minutes. They have now had the opportunity to pull a 6-man and get that tying goal. But now the backfoot stripped loose by Thomas, and now it's the Green Hornets the other way. McDermott, stopped by Thomas. Looks the set up to Rapal. Off his stick, couldn't get the right control off. Now back over towards Sabler. Sets up to Thomas. Jim Thomas skates around a man, takes the shot, knocked away by the keeper, Richard Madden, trying to tie! And it gets knocked away. I think everybody was convinced that that might have been a goal. Oh yeah, no doubt about it, but sometimes when it hits that side of the net, everybody thinks it's a goal, but then it's actually not in reality. Brewster with the shot, and he levels the player. And right now, Jim Thomas is down. Mike Brewster with his aggressive level of play, and Jim Thomas was the one who was the victim of Mike Brewster. Right now he's moving, so it looks like it's not going to be too serious, but this isn't the first time where it's happened to Jim Thomas. I believe was it like last week or 2 weeks ago, Jim Thomas was leveled like that too. I think he's going to be fine. He's getting up right now. And Jim Thomas is slow to get up, but it looks like he's going to be fine.
Come on, move, go.
5:05 remaining. Yellow Jackets hang on to the 5-4 lead over the Green Hornets. And it should be an exciting 5 minutes coming up here. And with that, Frank Curtin looks like he'll take the face off against Becker. This one off the balls now off of Tish to Jaquan. And now it's taken off by Madden. Tish controlling the puck, and he gives it right back to the Green Hornets. Madden with the puck, stripped loose by Curtin, dispossessed well. Curtin looks for the setup to Jaquan, fires through. Knocked around by Rosengard, and I think that's a save. Yeah, Rosengard now coming in the clutch play here. Very well done there by the keeper. And with 4:38 remaining, the Green Hornets still alive. This one now back towards Tish. And the Green Hornet end is Spotticino.
by Jaquan, looks to set up and instead off of Becca. Now to Washburn, finishing shot. Rebound attempt by D'Angelo, now knocked away, and here comes Pontello. Off intended for Madden. This one now to Curtin with the shot through the 5. Pulling it in. At first I thought it might have been stopped by Rosengard. Usually nothing goes through the 5-hole. But that was just an epic shot there. And Curtin, I believe, now has a hat trick.
Yeah, no doubt about it. A very surprising result that we've seen so far. And for the Yellow Jackets right now, they now have a 2-goal lead again, now with 4:13 remaining, and the Green Hornets are going to have to continue to do more work.
Now towards Buckholtz. Now towards the carrying. This is to Madalena. Sets up to Sharina. Now comes Buckholtz. Is it right to Madalena, looking to take a shot. Knocked away, and here comes Lossman on the rebound. And there's the stop shot. There's Zakarian looking to finish, and instead it's taken away by Buckholtz. 3.5 minutes remain. Buckholtz slips and falls. Sharina holds him up well.
See you guys just for having me.
And now to Spotticino. And now Madalena gets the pass completely off the boards to an open Lossman. Looks to set up, no one there. Now it's Madalena looking to pick it up. Takes the shot, knocked away. Keeper falls on it for the save.
How crazy is this right now, Andy? You know, Green Hornets again down by 2. And now is when you bring in Sean Ryan, RT3, and a couple of others to try to get the deficit and perhaps tie this game up.
Well, again, and Cloyd with 2:52. You know, we've seen the Green Hornets capable of many things. So, and it's good right now that they have Frank Curtin and Omar Chakwon out there, because whether they can score more goals or just keep the puck away from the Green Hornets, either way, it is a great thing to have them on the ice for the Yellow Jackets. This is Ryan. Now towards Tish. Chakwon to Curtin. 2 Green Hornet defenders back. Sets up to Chakwon. He gets held up by Rapon on the deep slot. Now comes Chakwon looking to set up again. Looks to finish to see D'Angelo, it's in! 7-4 for the Yellow Jackets, and I think that's going to ice the game here.
Well, again, Andy, you quick to say anything like that, because I tell you, with over 50 hockey, anything can happen. But don't be too quick. I know that they may be up by 3 goals at this point, but the Green Hornets can get their act together here and come back with 3 unanswered. So they have the capability, but we'll see if the Green Hornets discipline level comes intact.
This is Sean Ryan. Now taking away is Frank Curtin. Back towards Curtin. Looks to set up to D'Angelo. Now taking it away is Rapor. Puck back in the Green Hornet zone, going towards the Green Hornet end with 1:30 remaining. And if you're the Green Hornets, do you decide to pull a 6-man or see if you can try to get it going on your own?
But I think right now, if I'm the Green Hornets, I definitely pull out that 6-man if you're going to still be thinking about getting a win.
Yellow Jackets coming in. Green Hornets trying to put the clamps on the Yellow Jackets, but they're struggling to do so. Spotticino with the shot knocked away. Rebound shot, stopped by Madden. Final minutes of play and the puck is going back. Chuck Fabo skating after this one. Lets the puck go. Green Hornets have the puck again. Sharina tries to set up to Losman. This one to Buckholz. We'll get this one off towards McDermott. Stopped by McDermott. And now it's over towards Buckholz. And at this point, Yellow Jackets are just about done. Green Hornets are not going to give up just yet. McDermott passes it around to Buckholz again, trying to kill off as much clock as they can. Now back towards, here comes Sharina and the Green Hornets. Looks to set around, denied by Brewster. Puck is flipped high. And McDermott's, or correction, this is Brewster. He's going to take a shot anyways. He'll play it safe. And the Yellow Jackets, unbelievably, who would have thought this would have happened here, Clive? Final score, Yellow Jackets 7, Green Hornets 4. Again, a big time upset indeed, but there was a lot of factors that played in there. A quick change on the keeper definitely did it for one. You know, this keeper came in through for the Yellow Jackets, he got the job done. And, you know, I can't say anything more. You know, he might have allowed just one goal for them in the third period, but this is a huge win for the Yellow Jackets and definitely gives the Red Army some breathing room in the standings. Meanwhile, for the Green Hornets, dropping, instead of moving and advancing to 6-1, they are now 5-2 on the season. So Yellow Jackets now only 2 games behind the Green Hornets. That is definitely going to be huge now because, of course, Green Hornets did not expect the game to go the way it did today, and it is a huge disaster for them. And of course, them and the Red Army have always been neck and neck for first place, but a shocking loss here to the Yellow Jackets will give the Red Army some breathing room and a comfortable position for first place. And with that, we thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us for the second game between the Yellow Jackets and the Green Hornets. And don't forget that next week should be our, and there's Coach Randy Cristiano, also player there too. Yeah, hats off to Randy Cristiano and his support and service on the bench. That is, again, you know, crucial and key when you have somebody on the bench that can help you out and look for the positioning. And so with that, next week, Green Hornets take on the Grey Wolves and the Yellow Jackets have their bout with the Red Army. Of course, I'm looking forward to those games as well. You know, every week with over 50 hockey, it can be anything that goes, but that is exactly the idea when you play over 50 hockey games. Any game can be exciting. So that's how it rolls. And so with that, folks, again, thank you for joining us here on this doubleheader. For Clyde, I'm Andy Townsend saying so long, good night, and we hope everyone takes care.